So, I burnt my hand, but that's a totally different story. Check this out. So, within regards to Jordan's bike, it did not go to plan. The other day, there was no way that that nut is coming off with the impact wrench that I've got. So had to give up the job at that moment. Step in Martin Murray, aka Alkimoto. He's offered to lend his stubborn tool, pulling out the big guns for the thing that he uses when things won't shift. So I'm taking a ride over now to go and pick that up. And then tomorrow we will be heading over to go and give it attempt number 2. I am back. I am at Jordan's house for attempt number 2. So, here's where we're currently at. It's about 37 degrees outside, and although I'm down in the cellar where it's nice and cool, I've got sweat pouring off me. So, got the pulley belt back on the bike, using that as a bit of a tension for the actual pulley wheel. What do you do when you can't shift the nut? You call on one Mr. Martin Murray, aka Alkimoto. Oh. This is a manual impact wrench, and according to Martin, if this thing doesn't get it off, nothing will. So here we go with attempt number 1. That's 3 pulls.
Yeah. Stay cool. See you in a bit. Bye.
That's 4.
Surely you can't have a tool more intense than that.
I wouldn't have thought so, mate. I would not have thought so.
Was that
Just slipping off, yeah. Oh! Oh!
Has he done it?
Yes! Fucking yes! Oh shit! I think that shifted it. I'm sure that shifted it. That most definitely shifted it. Yes.
Did it move?
Yeah. Let's put it back onto this and do it. Get it off manually now. Yeah.
I feel like I want to run round waving my top around like a football celebration.
I think I want to as well. Thank you, Martin. Oh, God, the sweat's pouring down.
All right, folks.
Hi, folks.
We're exit.
I'm glad your belt had to be changed and we ended up with your old belt that we could sacrifice.
Yeah.
Ta-da! That's one of a nut to get off. So here we are. Sorry this is a bit of rough and ready, but here we have the neutral switch, which is, how much did you pay for that?
Not much.
No.
About 15 quid maybe?
Yeah. From Jersey HD, wasn't it? Yeah, I can't even speak properly. Okay, let's get this bugger in and then we're going to physically try it before I put the pulley back together. Okay, Sorry about the out of breath. It's just there's no air. It's too warm. Shouldn't be doing this stuff on a day like this. But anyway, so neutral switch is in. We're going to turn it on. Make sure the neutral light comes on. All right, go for it. Power on. Okay, so neutral light works. Oh, can't see me. Neutral light works. Okay, we're going to fire it up just to make sure. All good to me. Excellent. Right. Now we've got the wonderful task of putting everything back together. To say we are happy is an understatement. We are truly over the moon. So I want one. I want one. I don't really need it for anything now because we've done the job, but I want one just to say I've got one. I think it's the equivalent to Thor's hammer. That's all I can say. So yeah, we'll now try and get the bike back together. Fortunately, we had a little mishap. Opposite on the camera. Little corner of the actual cast covers snapped off. We had a little bit of a slip hap. We are going to get some epoxy or arrow dye, something. We'll glue it back on. It's not the end of the world. Shouldn't see it. So yeah, let's get cracked on. So, don't know if you could see it in the video before, but obviously Jordan's belt is a little bit cream crackered. So we used the old belt as the tension on the pulley to stop it from moving. We literally put it round the actual pulley wheel, wrapped it around the bracket for the exhaust to give it that little bit of tension. Martin did say if the first crack on the, we're going to call it the Stubboner, if the first crack on the Stubboner doesn't get it, the second will. It took 5 attempts. 5 attempts. But yeah, this onto the actual pulley wheel, wrap it around the frame, it gave it that tension to hold it still so we can actually get it out. So, adjustment tool, measuring from the point of the hinge to the centre of the main rod for the wheel. Same on both sides. Nice little makeshift thing. As I said to Jordan, if you haven't got a bit of, that's actually plumbing solder. But yeah, coat hanger, something like that, always does the job. I love it when a plan comes together.
It was an easy fix.
Easy fix. Yeah, we couldn't have done it without Martin's Stubboner. The Stubboner. But we are done. All finished, all back together, forward controls on. Everything working. I'd say that's another thumbs up.
Oh, this jacket's like freezing cold.
Is it?
You might want to move out of the way, little Bobby.
Yeah, you might want to move.
Oh, that is weird.
Is it weird? So far, so good. What's that I hear? You can hear that. I can hear Jordan from a mile away. I can hear your dad. How was that?
Oh, it was nice to be back on the bike. And it was just after this moment that I had a little bit of a brain lapse and decided to walk up to Jordan's bike and grab hold of his exhaust pipe when it was extremely hot. Something I would highly recommend that nobody does. Anyway, if you haven't already done so and you do like the video, please hit that like button and subscribe for future content.